There's one thing for sure, this will be Barnsley's biggest home crowd so far this season. Both managers have appealed for sanity on the terraces, and for Leeds that's absolutely vital after yet another warning from the FA this week. A vibrant atmosphere then here in South Yorkshire as Barnsley in those familiar red shirts and white shorts kick off against Leeds in their change strip of all yellow. And it's Sheridan who gets the early touch back to John Lukic. The referee this afternoon is Neville Ashley from Nantwich, and I'm sure he's aware he's going to be pretty stern this afternoon. Derby games always full of tension. Seems almost strange to see Leeds operating with both Connor and Butterworth, who's in the action here again now, trying to get it under control. He's inside the penalty area. We thought for a moment he was going to get brought down. And a few Barnsley hearts were in mouths then. I was going to say it seems strange not to see Frank Worthington in the side. That's a good ball as well for Ainscough. Flicks it on with his heel. Brings it under control with Hart straight behind him. Barraclough's cross. It's a bit of a teaser. Cunningham will get in the header. Loops it over the crossbar. The best we've seen from Barnsley. Tony Cunningham's got a couple of goals since he was signed from Lincoln City, including one last week. Intelligent throw that by Lukic to Cherry, who was in some space on that flank. Burns sends Hart forward, but not a good ball, straight to Joe Joyce. The Hart makes up for it. What a good interception that was by the Leeds centre-half. Frankie Gray going for the return. Tried to nick it through to Butterworth, who must be in for the first. The Leeds clips I think it just clipped the outside of the post. No wonder he holds his head. Nice play by Frankie Gray. There's an element of fortune here as the ball comes off Mick McCarthy straight into the path of Butterworth, who will think he should have scored. Gone wide. Campbell. Graham getting back to do well. Wins the ball back for Leeds. Arthur Graham defended well then. Connor nicks it inside for Thomas. Racing down the right, he's got Hurd. And Leeds do have three men up on the edge of the penalty box now. Butterworth is there, so is Sheridan, so is Connor, but Hurd taking too long and then playing the ball straight to Tony Cunningham. Not good play that by Hurd, and it's left Barnsley with five men streaking forward now. Barraclough screaming for it on the right, gets it. Looks to take on Gray. Flips it across. There's the header. And what a fine goal that one is from Winston Campbell. No wonder they do their little samba. Well, they're really celebrating, and this is why Cunningham led the break after that dreadful pass from Kevin Hurd. He played it wide, and Barraclough comes into it. He takes on Frankie Gray and quickly flips the ball across, and Campbell's here for his first goal of the season and one he'll remember. Lukic's palm, can't keep it out. Barnsley, having got the goal, of course, scenting blood. And these uncomfortable moments for Leeds. They really had only themselves to blame for giving that goal away. They were on the attack, and when Barnsley broke, they didn't have enough men back to cope with it. Chambers with the kick, knocking it back for Banks, who can really hit them, and does. What a good save. Leeds know all about Ian Banks. And as Chambers just taps the ball to him, Banks knows exactly what he's going to do, fires it in hard. What a good save by Lukic. Free kick then to Leeds. Frankie Gray. Oh, over the top from Kenny Burns. Well, he met it right. He hit it sweetly. Frank Gray has taken a couple of very good free kicks, and he drives this one in hard, and it just takes a deflection there from the head of Glavin, and Burns coming in really whacks it, and not far over the crossbar. Header, Cunningham to Campbell, scorer. Through the middle, good ball. Cunningham could get number two. He should have got number two. Cunningham started it, Cunningham finished. And as you'll see, he wasn't far off the mark. It was a sweet build-up. And Cunningham there, you see exactly what confronts him. Well, he beat Lukic all right, placed it agonisingly wide. Huge kick again by Lukic, which really could catch them. Butterworth, and that came straight from Lukic's goal kick. 1-1 it is. Aidan Butterworth's 6th goal of the season, and a lot of the credit to John Lukic, the Leeds goalkeeper. Well, the point was made earlier in the commentary that Lukic has really been thinking about all his goal clearances. And it's an immense kick, this one. It goes looping high and long into the Barnsley penalty area. McCarthy's struggling to get back there. It drops over him, but give all credit to Butterworth as he dashes through and rounds it off in style. The referee's already looked at his watch, and we have moved over the 45-minute mark. As Banks tries to work himself away from Thomas and finds Glavin. He's lost out to Burns. He's in so hard and does well to get the ball through to Connor. Connor's only got Butterworth with him, and it doesn't matter anyway. There goes the whistle. It's a good Yorkshire derby, is this one here at Oakwell. Campbell might just have got a touch there as Hart was coming in. It's going to get a bit scrappy down there. Glavin's trying to bring some semblance of sense to it all. Another challenge by Burns is going to be penalised. You say there's not a lot else he could do. The referee has been right on the spot. Chambers receiving from Banks. Down the line for Campbell. Tried to turn Cherry. Old man him a bit, I think. Ooh, and is that a penalty? It is. Given away by Kevin Hurd. Campbell it was, brought down. Leeds don't complain. Well, Campbell first of all tried to turn Trevor Cherry, and Kevin Hurd catches him coming in from behind, and no one on the Leeds side complained as referee Ashley pointed to the spot. So Barnsley, who went in front, have a chance to regain that lead. It's Glavin against Lukic. Ronnie Glavin has got 10 goals this season. He's got 4 in the last 3 games and 6 in the last 6. 2-1, Lukic unlucky, he got both hands to the ball and couldn't keep it out. No wonder he looks in agony. Glavin knew which way he wanted to hit it all right, stroked it hard, and Lukic, getting both hands to the ball, can't keep it out. Glavin. Very deep one in Glavin. Campbell's making the run. And he'll get there too. Burns left him. Campbell took it on. He's only got Cunningham inside the box. He's still going. Campbell cuts it back. Cunningham off the bar, as you saw. And Leeds escape. Well, it was considerably good play here. The ball threaded out to Campbell, who shows his speed in getting past Trevor Cherry. Cuts it back, and it's Cunningham's header which thunders in and off the bar. Referee's already signalled to the linesman. He's looked at his watch. He's blowing his whistle. Barnsley have won the derby. It's Barnsley 2, Leeds United 1. A repeat of the scoreline here 27 years ago. One or two Barnsley fans coming onto the pitch to congratulate their side. And the teams in the end separated by a penalty which no one disputed, coming just 7 minutes into the second half when Kevin Hurd made the trip on Winston Campbell, and Ronnie Glavin scored from the spot despite a valiant attempt by John Lukic to keep it out. That's after first half goals by Campbell for Barnsley and Butterworth for Leeds. A finely contested derby match here then at Oakwell, and the final score is Barnsley 2, Leeds